And we continue on. If I can actually press the right button. The higher I climb, the thicker the red fog seems to get. The sounds of battle below me have faded away as I go further and further up. Suddenly, a deep blue shape appears in my red-tinged village. Red-tinged vision. I stop.
Oh my. It seems we meet again, Labris.
You're Theodore, right? Still looking for your sister? I don't think she's around here, though.
No, I have stopped looking for her. Even had I found her, what I wish to know can no longer be learned from her. What I yearn for is something that I must discern for myself. You all have taught me that.
Huh. I guess you've changed a little too, Theodore?
Do I seem so? Watching you has broadened my spectrum a bit. No, a great deal.
Yeah. I figured something out during all this fighting, too.
Oh? May I ask what that is?
Oh, sure. It ain't anything mind-blowing, though. I just felt that the bonds you form with people get passed along and only keep spreading.
I see. That is intriguing.
Yukun and the others got hurt trying to save me. I want to save Shokun, even if it hurts me. We all keep butting heads over and over. But the banner of friendship ain't just for show. It's what lets you go against someone while still trusting in them.
My, how surprising. Your expression is completely different from the last time I met you.
You think so? I can't tell for myself.
There's no doubt. You've likely grown during these events. That must be it.
Grown.
I'm a machine. I have a cold, metallic body, and it'll be an eternity before that changes. But if Theodore says that I've grown, then he must be talking about my heart. The warm memories that everyone has given me. It's not just some data that was inserted into my memory. It's ingrained into me, somewhere much deeper within myself.
While I watched you, I was thinking to myself as well. What is the reason you fight? What supports you? And what do you wish to protect through these battles? I have a feeling that I'm coming close to reaching the answer, even if I only have a faint idea for now.
Huh?
Doing something for someone else. All of you gathered here are connected by that common thread of emotion. You call them bonds. And those bonds guide you towards what you wish for.
Our wishes.
And my sister must have left that room with a wish, just like you. That is how I understand it.
He's right. Theodore's words illuminate my own inner feelings. What we yearn for, what we believe in, that's what we wish to show Shokun. They're all our own wishes. How we think about someone and do things for those people. It's because we wish for that person to be better. For the whole world to shine just a little bit brighter. And now I'm wishing that Shokun can learn how wonderful this world truly is.
Thanks, Theodore. You're awesome.
Huh? I'm awesome? Is that so? It does have a nice ring to it, though. Oh, I shouldn't be keeping you here. You're going to go fulfill your wish, no? Please, proceed.
Thanks, Theodore.
I wish you luck.
With those final words, Theodore disappears, melting into the fog. The powerful enemy waiting for me up ahead may swallow me whole, but I won't lose. I have the wishes of everyone supporting me. I'm sure those wishes will reach Shokun's heart as well. I thank Theodore for boosting my spirits as I pick up the pace and climb the stairs with a clear head.
There it goes again.
Another quake rocks the tower, and I have to crouch down to keep from staggering. It feels like these earthquakes are growing more and more frequent, even as the shaking itself grows stronger and stronger. There's no doubt that there's no doubt that an indescribably powerful force is getting closer and closer.
Lapras! Can you hear me?
Fukusan, these tremors are crazy. Are you all okay?
Tons of shadows are pouring out and... Don't worry, I'm with the others.
It seems Fukusan's group had been trying to catch up with us after Yukun and the others recovered enough to move on. While they were about halfway up the tower, a ton of shadows suddenly began to attack them. And right now, they're preventing those shadows from coming up through the tower towards us.
Anyway, I got in contact with Kikuno-san earlier. There's something I need to tell you. We discovered the password to the file that I gave you before. It's King of the Fall.
The files on the memory card that Kikuno-san had given to me before I left the helicopter. I forgot all about them during the fierce battles I'd been in up until now. Those files might contain the clues that lead to bringing this case to an end.
Thanks, Fukusan. I'll give it a try.
She told me that Mitsuru-senpai figured it out. We're counting on you, Lapras.
After Mitsuru-san and the others rescued the rest of the Inaba Persona users at Junes, they strived to make it back to the tower in order to intercept the shadows that are flooding the town and converging on this place. With a sigh of relief over hearing that everyone is safe, I find the protected file and try to use the password Fukusan gave me. Password accepted. Opening file.
This...
I instantly have access to the full contents of the data. The locked file seems to be details of Shuji Ikutsuki's personal experiments. The dates are marked as taking place in 1999, and the test subject's name is Sho Minazuki.
A strong reading is getting close. Lapras, be careful.
I continue reviewing the data while Fukusan cautions me, and I prepare for another fight. The stairs eventually come to an end. A bizarre sight, quite different from anything I'd seen until now, leaps into view.
What is this place?
The strong wind blowing here keeps the fog from becoming too thick. This wide space is made of what appears to be red marble, and vibrant green patterns run through it like blood vessels. Pillars that appear to be stylized flames stand around us, casting eerie shadows onto the lustrous floor. Floating near the center is a crystalline object that appears to be slightly taller than I am. It emits a bluish-green light. On closer inspection, I see golden particles clinging to that rotating object. Are those the Persona fragments from our past fights? As I walk step by step across the hard red floor, not wood, I approach the young man standing by the crystal. At his heel is a man in a suit? Who could that be? Beginning facial scan. Searching records. Result found. Toru Adachi. The man who was arrested last year as the perpetuator of the case that Yuku and his friends solved? What could he possibly be doing here?
You again, you goddamn robot? Damn you for coming all this way. This son of a bitch betrayed me too. All of you are completely useless. And I can't even get an answer from him either. Ah.
I don't know what happened before I got here. The Shokun seems furious. He places a foot on Adachi-san's body and leans heavily on it. Adachi-san groans faintly. Thank goodness he's still alive. It seems he's just unconscious.
Hey, scrap for brains. What happened to him? Where the hell's Minazuki?
I don't know. He fought us, and...
Huh? You guys did something to him? Bullshit, that's impossible! He's strong. As strong as me. And there's no way in hell that he'd lose to some goddamn pest like you!
Shokun, there's something I want you to hear. It's about your father.
Shokun is currently very unstable, much like when I met him earlier. Averting his eyes from the truth and trying to forget everything about himself. How he is right now is how I used to be just a short while ago, before I met Yukun and Mitsuru-san. I was able to overcome it thanks to everyone, but Shokun is cowering just like I was. And knowing that the truth Fukusan entrusts me with may hurt him makes my heart ache.
Shuji Akutsuki? Your father? embedded a plume of dusk into your body for his own research. But because the persona ability didn't awaken in you, you entered a vegetative state. And then Ikutsuki threw you away. Is that right?
Just when I was wondering what shit you were gonna spew after coming all this way. Did you come to rub salt in my wounds, you goddamn bastard? Yeah, that's right. That piece of shit tossed me aside. He was the only one. The only one in my world, and he did that to me. I already know that he was a goddamn bastard, so what? It doesn't matter. He was all that I had in the world.
Shokun.
This world's so fun, isn't it? Full of shitty bastards, always pressing in on you. It's so awesome. I'd rather be alone forever than spend another second having to deal with another dipshit ever again. So you can all just disappear.
That ain't true. You don't really want to be alone at all.
Huh? You broken piece of junk. Have you finally lost it for good? I won't be totally alone. I'll be beside myself, laughing at how stupid you are. Huh?
It's a micro memory card. Your father, Shuji Ikutsuki, recorded the experiments he did to you on it. Listen to this, from a report on Project Puppet Master.
Subject name, Sho Minazuki. Soon after beginning his training, his abilities have reached what one would call an astounding level. Muscle strength, agility. Physically, he surpasses normal specimens. Special mention must be made of his abnormally aggressive nature. For example, in combat training, Sho will attempt to utterly destroy his opponent until we force him to stop. The depth of his fury is unfathomable. But having no rational or mental breaks based on his rationality makes him an ideal weapon. Psychological analysis suggests that Sho is attempting to gain a connection to others by hurting them, as a result of our teachings. If he continues to grow, he'll be extremely valuable to our research. Luckily, the boy seems to adore me as a father figure. That will be useful.
You see? The reason you're hurting everyone is because you want a connection with them. It's because of the experiments he did on you, and because you weren't taught any other way to connect with people. That's incredibly sad.
Is that all you have to say?
Shokun!
Yeah, he's right. So what? What do you want me to do? If I really want a connection with the world, and destroying it is the only way I know how, then what's wrong with me trying to destroy everything? The same goes for you, you piece of trash. You want a connection with me? You want to bond with me? Then I'll shred you to pieces!
Shokun draws his two swords, almost spitting with rage. His eyes are clouded with madness and malevolence. His stare itself feels like blades piercing into me. Whenever Shokun got this worked up before, that other person would step in. But it doesn't happen now. As Shokun draws closer to me, the plume of dusk within me stirs a little. I whisper back to it, feeling the presence inside.
Hey, it's okay. Thanks for leaving this to me. Shokun, if you don't know any other way, then I'll go head-to-head with you your way. And then, I'll make sure you hear me out.
Time for another fight.
Final. Fight!
Why bother? How about this?
Ow. This is going really great.
Sorry about this.
Shit! You ready for this? I see ya.
I'll catch you. Take this.
Ah! Shit!
Are reacting.
How about this? Ah!
Nope, nope, nope.
Why bother?
No!
Great.
Take this! No! No! Summoning!
No, no!
All right, well that worked.